Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Tyler Herro gives brutally honest response to Heat's lead-blowing problem. The Miami Heat dropped another double-digit lead as they fell to the Chicago Bulls on Saturday, March 8. This was the 8th game this season where the Heat had led by double figures only to be chased down and ultimately leave the arena with a loss. During his post-game news conference, Tyler Herro gave a blunt response when asked how Miami could fix their inability to hold on to leads. If we knew we would do it, not really sure how to get over the hurdle right now but just continuing to stick with it, Herro said. The Heat are currently 9th in the Eastern Conference. They're half a game behind the Atlanta Hawks in 7th. As such, Miami has the opportunity to qualify for the postseason via the play-in tournament. However, if the Heat want to make some noise during the playoffs, they must learn to hold on to leads. Unfortunately, Miami lost a significant portion of its shot creation when it traded Jimmy Butler. Therefore, any postseason run the franchise embarks on will likely be short-lived. Butler's exit has left the Heat short on star power. Fortunately, the opportunity to play on South Beach is a considerable draw for players around the league. Furthermore, Pat Riley is known for striking deals to bring elite players into the franchise. According to ESPN's Kevin Pelton, Miami should explore a potential trade for Kevin Durant this summer. Pelton's trade proposal looks like this: Heat get Kevin Durant, Suns get Andrew Wiggins, either Jamie Jaquez Jr. or Nikola Jovic, and draft picks. The Heat might not expect to add anyone better in 2026 than Kevin Durant, Pelton explained. If so, they should look to speed up the process and avoid Durant being traded from Phoenix to a situation where he too would extend his contract by acquiring him this summer. Pelton continued. If Miami could find a taker for Duncan Robinson, whose $19.9 million salary would have to be fully guaranteed for matching purposes, a package built around Wiggins and either Jamie Jaquez Jr. or Nikola Jovic, plus draft picks, would save Phoenix about $20 million in 2025-26 salary. Durant would be the ideal star addition next to Bam Adebayo. However, the Heat will undoubtedly face stern competition for Durant this summer. The veteran All-Star is expected to be available for trade as the Phoenix Suns begin to pivot from their failing roster. Despite their inconsistent form, it would appear multiple members of Miami's roster are pleased to see Butler leave the franchise. The relief in that building that Jimmy Butler is gone, not just because of what's happened over the last couple months, but because of how things were bent to him, Lou Battard said via his The Dan Lou Battard Show on March 6. If you talk to enough Heat people, you will know they felt like they were dealing with something. And they were not saying this publicly in any way, an unstable ingredient that they used as a furnace and fuel to get a championship. Then when it became about money problems, nobody wanted to be at work. Butler has hit the ground running for the Golden State Warriors. Nevertheless, the Heat are expected to retool over the summer. Acquiring Durant could be the first step in that retooling process. However, Riley must also focus on improving the supporting cast. For now, though, Erik Spoelstra must persevere with the roster at hand. Erik Spoelstra hints at Heat's fearful nature amid losing skid. The Heat's playoff push looks grim as the team has now dropped 5 games straight after the loss to the Los Angeles Clippers on Wednesday night, 119-104. While it wasn't another Heat collapse where they led by double digits, it was still a gutting defeat as they are now 7 games under .500. Miami head coach Erik Spoelstra gave his thoughts on how the 5-game skid could reveal the team's competitive character and reveals when the group is at their best. Yeah, then, you just have to reveal your competitive character. We all have to reveal it at some point, Spoelstra said. You can say this is too much, or you can use these adversities to try to find something better from it. You always have a choice about your approach, your attitude, your mentality, your mindset, our collective will, that I can get stronger from this. I'm not concerned about that in this locker room, we were just outplayed tonight. This is probably the first time we haven't gotten up to a good start in a while, and the Clippers had a lot to say about that. It just takes a win. You can't overwhelm yourself with everything, Spoelstra continued. You know, the schedule, who we're playing, all that stuff. We're at our best when we don't fear anyone. Tyler Herro led the way with 31 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds, while Andrew Wiggins had 22 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Here are 3 takeaways from the Heat's loss to the Clippers. To add on to the Heat's stress, they came out sluggish against a Los Angeles team as at one point, the visitors shot 71.4% from the field, making 10 of 14 shots from the field. Looking at Miami, they shot 38.9% from the field and only made 2 of 8 shots from beyond the arc. With under 4 minutes left in the period, only Herro and Mitchell had scored points as the rest of the offense couldn't find anything easy. Clippers star James Harden would have 11 points in the first period while going to the free throw line for 8 attempts. Miami would pick up the pace and intensity in the second period, putting up 30 points with 12 coming off 7 Los Angeles' turnovers. After a goose egg in the first quarter, Wiggins would turn it up a notch with 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting from the field. As looking at it from the team, the Heat shot a much improved 54.5% from the field and 5 of 9 from deep. A huge spark in the game would be Pelle Larsson, who made an outstanding hustle play to fight for the ball, leading to a Rozier 3 which made the Casillas Center the loudest it's been all game up until that point. While Larsson's presence was felt, the other rookie in were struggled as his inexperience showed against Ivica Zubac. Where wasn't the whole reason, but Miami would be outscored 30-22 in the paint, an aspect that needs to be turned around. Major Kevin Durant update amid Miami Heat trade rumors. The Phoenix Suns are having a season to forget. With the trio of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, they were expected to make a deep run for the championship, but they currently find themselves sitting in 11th place in the West and have been disappointing, to say the least. Given the Suns' struggles this season, it's widely expected that they will make significant roster changes in the offseason, which could include parting ways with Durant. This wouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, as the Suns already tried to trade Durant before the February 6 deadline. One of the possible destinations that has come up for the two-time NBA champion is the Miami Heat. Durant has only 1 year left on his contract and the Suns are in desperate need of first-round picks. Dwayne Rankin of the Arizona Republic reported, sources informed the Republic the most ideal return on a Durant trade is regaining 3 first-round picks and a young player as part of a multi-team deal tied to getting under the second apron. The Heats could fulfill the Suns' demands as they have several tradable first-round picks and promising young talents. It is noteworthy that it has been suggested that Durant wasn't particularly happy about being included in trade talks and did not want to leave in the middle of the season. For now, the Heat must focus on the current season. But as things stand, they do not seem to have a team capable of competing for a ring. The core of Bam Adebayo, Tyler Herro, and Andrew Wiggins just does not seem to have enough. The addition of someone like Durant could change that, even at this point in his career. And you, fan? What do you think about Kevin Durant's situation? Write to us in the comments.